I think I'm live. Cool. All right, let me clear this lens here real quick. There we go. Yep. Super professional today. What's up? What's up? I promised a live today since I didn't make a video go live this week. I sound like this. I know, silly. This is my first day back lifting. Really since I've been sick for like 2 weeks. But I thought I'd pop on, answer some questions that I got in some of my videos when I ask about a Q&A. And so I thought I'd answer those while we work out a little bit. So let's do that. What's up if you're new? I'm Alexandria, 36-year-old toddler mom, licensed therapist, and self-professed gym rat. So I'm going to do one of Caroline's 10-minute full bodies today, but I'm going to be moderating the comments just to make sure I'm answering everybody's questions. So please say hello if you're here. And of course, if you have a question, you can leave it in the chat. This is this sort of Q&A style. So let's see. So yeah, let's get started. You're welcome to join me if you want. Today I'm going to use my 15s. I want to just do something a little lighter today since it's my first day back moving. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet and answer questions while I exercise. But I'm going to use my 15s today for full body and just kind of scale back a bit. Normally I'd probably use like 20 or 25s, but I'm going to use 15s today. But if you want to join me, please feel free to pick up a pair of dumbbells or water bottles or whatever you got. And I am following the Caroline Gervan, her 10-minute full body workout. It's like 4 years old at this point. But if you're available to work out with me, please do. So I got some questions, asked some questions for a Q&A. I figured I would answer those. So someone asked about how heavy of the dumbbells that I'm using right now. Thank you if you submitted a question, by the way. I really appreciate it. So right now, I'm kind of teetering in and out, and I feel like it's a little hard to say like which weight of dumbbells I'm using at any particular time because each program looks so different. So I feel like right now with Rev, I've been using typically between 30 to 35 pounds usually for leg day, and then for upper body day, I've been kind of alternating between like 15s and 20s, and then for those like smaller muscles, to do things like, um, to target those smaller muscles and things like that, I've been using like 10-pound weights. So essentially, what I find for me in the season of life that I'm in is I see where Caroline is, and I sort of follow her weights. What? Okay, bye. Okay, hi, bye. So I just sort of follow what weights she is, and go from there. And yes, I know I don't look my best today. Okay, Caroline, let's get started. Um, so yeah, we'll see. It kind of just depends on. Hi. What's in the bottle? Hi. I see. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so we're starting with some squats. And like I said, I'm going to use my 15-pounders today, just to keep it simple. But anyway, as I was saying, I find that right now with Rev, really I just sort of look at what weights Caroline is using, and then I go from there in terms of deciding what weights I'm going to use. So if she's using like a 35 or 40 pound, I'm probably going to use 30s, or I'm going to use, maybe 32, which is kind of like an obscure number. So it really just depends. Hope that answers the question for you. In terms of progressive overload, I do find that in terms of progressive overload, using Caroline Gervan workouts kind of looks different because, you're following her workout plan, and she's not necessarily always doing the same exercises over and over again in a given day. So that might look different for, each different workout. So yeah, I think you kind of have to just, trust your own body and figure out what works best for you. And also depending on where you are in terms of recovery, like as you can probably tell, I'm still very congested. So I'm kind of trying to take it easier, using some 15s when I would normally use like 30-pound weights on these squats. But all right, so let's see here. Forward alternating lunges. Cool. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, anyway. All right, so next question. What supplements do you, or vitamins do you take? So right now I'm taking a multivitamin. I was taking creatine, but then I forgot to order the gummies I was taking. So I need to order those again and get back on taking my creatine. And then particularly during cold and flu season or while I'm sick, I like to drink ginger shots. And I just really up my vitamin C and up my my vitamins just generally. So that's what I'm taking right now, and occasionally I'll take some pre, but more often than not, I don't take pre-workout. More often than not, I just use a energy drink or a cup of coffee. So just a quick thought here as we're doing this. We're doing forward leaning lunges. So this is going to target your quads a bit more. If you wanted to target your glutes a bit more, you would go backwards and lean forward. So something to consider. You probably can't tell, but you want to think about a backward lunge where you're growing or shooting to grow your glutes as opposed to your not even paying attention. All right, I just completely missed RDLs altogether. Cool. All right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, keep going. All right. Yeah, I don't know if you are just jumping on the call. This is my first workout since being sick for 2 weeks, so I'm just trying to move my body a little bit, kind of see where I am, see how I'm feeling, and just sort of, trying to get my heart rate up a little bit, move some weights around, just sort of see where I am. So I'm feeling okay right now. My heart rate is higher, elevated than usual from doing this kind of workout, probably because I'm talking, but also partly because I think I am just out of practice because it's been 2 weeks since I picked up a pair of dumbbells. So that'll do it to you. Do I play Fortnite? I do not play Fortnite. No, I do not. I don't have time to play Fortnite, and also anything about Fortnite. The next question that I got was around so clean to press. The next question I got was around gym clothing brands for mid-sized girls. I don't feel super qualified to speak on that. There was a time that I did more so because I had like a larger chest and things like that, but mine kind of disappeared and stuff like that. And I feel like that's kind of more important. But back when I first was like working out, I wore a lot of Fabletics, and I feel like I had a good experience with that. I don't love their shipping situation. I like Pop Flex too, but I feel like there are only a couple of bras from Pop Flex that are more on the supportive side. So, with that in mind, I saw that she did just come out with a new bra that looks like it would be really good for, mamas or for like mamas in their nursing phase, or also just for ladies with larger chests, just in general. But for the most part, like I feel like some of the like Target releases and stuff that she just did not that all that long ago would not be super friendly if your chest was very large. I've had good experiences with Halara clothes. My sister-in-law also really likes Halara, and she does have a larger chest as well. So, and she's had good experiences with that as well. So those are just to name a couple. But let's see, not judging. What do you do? Oh, it's cool. I understand. I would love to get views. I appreciate that. That's just not really my target audience, and that's okay. I appreciate the feedback. You're right. I probably would get more views playing Fortnite. Probably not wrong. But instead, I lift the dumbbells and try to support the mamas and the other women who want to kick butt and take names. So that is what I seek to do. And then my last question was around just like what do I do? She said, do you work in office Monday, Friday? Don't work out with anyone other than Caroline. So I do work out. Let's see, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get on the floor right now. But I do work out with other people than Caroline, but usually it's more Caroline than anyone else. But I tend to primarily work out with Caroline, and when I'm not working out with Caroline, it's typically because I'm testing something for YouTube. So, kind of depends on what program I'm working on, or what topic I'm working on. With Caroline, sort of dictates that. And then as far as like my work schedule goes, as some of you know, I'm a licensed therapist, and so for me, my work schedule right now is just a 1 day a week in the office, and then the rest of the time I am on full-time mom mode. So that's sort of what that looks like for me. But that is pretty much my work schedule right now. It's just a 1 day a week in office, and then full-time momming it for now. When my son goes to regular school here in a couple of months, I'll likely up my work hours, and hopefully my YouTube content, but we'll see what that looks like. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much, what what I have sort of going on right now. So yeah, in terms of, and of course, like I said, if you're here live and you have a question around weight loss, healthy living, mental health, whatever the case may be. So, and of course, if you have a question after the live is over, you can feel free to leave it in a comment, and I'm happy to answer that as well. Nobody's watching. Yes, I see that there are 2 people watching, and that is plenty. But, for the people who are watching live, if you've got a question regarding weight loss, healthy living, all that sort of stuff, exercise, feel free to drop it in the chat, and I'm happy to answer it for you. But I did also get a question around motivation, and feel like this is like a hot button, a hot topic, because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, exercise is over. Cool. I feel like I feel like motivation can be a hard one for a lot of folks, because you it feels like there is this like space where you have to be motivated to get started. And oftentimes it's less about being motivated and more about what drives you, right? Like, I'm doing this because I want to be healthy, or I'm doing this because I want to be fit, rather than feeling like doing it. You know, I'm working out because it's who I am as a human, and I've done a video on this, so if you want that video, I can try to link it after the live chat is over. But you know, it really is about creating habits to become the person that you say that you are, the person that you say you want to be, and less about actually having motivation, because many of us are not motivated all the time. More often than not, when I get in here to work out in the mornings, typically, I am doing so without motivation. I'm doing it because it's what I do. It's because I know that when I am, you know, done with my workout, I will feel better. I will feel accomplished. I will feel good. And so that is why I am doing the workout, not because I'm motivated necessarily. Although sometimes can be a motivation component to it, depending on, you know, if you're setting goals and what those goals look like. But you certainly cannot rely on motivation. Motivation will not get you very far. But yeah, so if there are no other questions, I see there are a handful of folks here live. So I just want to make sure before I jump off for today, I wanted to move my body a little bit. I feel pretty good about that. And then I'm hoping to jump back into intent either tomorrow or Monday. I need to look at the schedule. I think my first missed workout was a Monday. So that should put me starting back intent on Monday. But yeah, so if there are no other questions, I'm going to take off for today. But I figured I'd jump on the live since I had to miss you guys this week in a video. And yeah, so until next time. Bye, friends. Thanks for being here.